I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A Saugerties High School student brought goodies along on a class field trip, but his brownies contained marijuana, and they got some of his classmates sick. So sick, several had to get hospital treatment. It happened during a Saugerties class field trip to Salem, Massachusetts last Friday. According to Salem Police Lieutenant Conrad Prosnewski, the 17-year-old boy, who they did not identify, admitted to baking the marijuana-laced brownies. He, along with 4 other students, got sick after eating them, and they were taken to North Shore Medical Center in Salem. A school chaperone notified police after the teens got sick. Lieutenant Prosnewski says when the boy is returned to juvenile court next month, he will be charged with distribution of marijuana to a minor, a felony charge in Massachusetts. A newly renovated house was badly damaged by a 4-alarm fire that broke out this morning in Plattekill. Firemen responded to the structure on Route 32 at around 7:30. After neighbors spotted the smoke and flames coming from the 2.5-story home. According to reports from the scene, house has been unoccupied for the past month. Several fire companies from Ulster and Orange counties were called to the scene. No immediate word on the possible cause of the blaze that was declared under control after about 2.5 hours. There were no injuries reported. The smoke could be seen from as far away as the thruway. Smoke could be seen coming from behind Circleville Elementary School this morning, only it was fake smoke from a smokehouse trailer Circleville Fire Department members were using in their school fire safety program, part of the observance of Fire Prevention Week. Children were being told how to crawl under smoke, keep hot pots from tipping off the stove, and were told to remind their parents families need an emergency plan that includes getting to an outside meeting place if a fire breaks out in their home.
Everybody in the family, we emphasize that they should, with every member of the family, including if they have grandparents living with them, to have everybody agree that if they have to get out of their house in an emergency, that they would agree to meet at either the mailbox or a tree or someplace, so that when we get on scene, we would know for sure that everybody is out and there's nobody still inside that we have to search for.
Every 23 seconds, a fire department responds to a fire call somewhere in the U.S. Last year, more than 2,800 people died in fires, with 40% of the home fires starting in the kitchen. Goshen Village police hope the release of a pair of surveillance photos will help them nab a pair of suspected burglars. The pair seen in the photos are wanted in connection with a burglary at a residence on Erie Street Sunday afternoon. Their white extended van has damage to the driver's door, damage near the rear wheel on the passenger side, and silver duct tape covering both the driver's side rear door window and the rear passenger side windows. Anyone with information that can aid in the burglary investigation is asked to call Goshen Village Police. The number is 845-294-7988. Locked out members of the now closed Gold's Gym in the town of Wallkill will be able to get their belongings out of locked lockers this Friday. The gym on Industrial Drive filed for bankruptcy last year and closed late last month. Now Wallkill Supervisor Dan Depew says gym members will be allowed to get personal property from locked lockers between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Friday. Some members had left personal items like iPods in the lockers, which they had not been able to access. The Gold's Gym liquidation is expected to include the auctioning off of the gym's exercise and office equipment. With 2 weeks to go before Election Day, supporters of the state's casino gambling proposition are making their voices heard. The latest area rally was held Monday in Kingston, where government officials from Ulster and Sullivan counties talked up the benefits they say will come to the region from Vegas-style casino gambling. Ulster County Executive Mike Hines says 2 Catskill casinos would generate more than $4 million for the county and would help out local towns and villages while lessening the tax burden. The Nevele Resort near Allenville and the former Concord property near Monticello are seen as top contenders for casinos in our area, if voters say yes. Monday's event at the Ulster County Government Center did attract a few naysayers who say casinos will only produce low-wage jobs and won't bring the predicted economic benefits for the region. Town of Thompson Supervisor Tony Cellini has added his voice to those who want something done with a tall pile of rubble that continues to sit along Pleasant Street in Monticello, all that remains of the demolished Village Justice Court building. Cellini wants the state DEC to step in and help expedite the removal of the mound of debris that reportedly contains asbestos and could be spreading toxic dust. Monticello officials need a permit from the State Department of Labor in order to be able to remove the rubble pile located next to Village Hall. The DEC halted work there weeks ago after 6 demolition workers were arrested for the alleged illegal dumping of debris. Sullivan County Sheriff's deputies say he was the possible source of illegal weapons being sold on the streets of the county. Now 36-year-old Patrick Bogal of Monticello is facing the felony charge of criminal sale of a firearm along with criminal possession of a defaced firearm. Bogal's arrest came following a 3-month investigation into the sale of illegal guns in Monticello. Bogal was targeted after an undercover sheriff's deputy bought a pistol with its serial number ground off from him on Greenview Avenue in the Village. And it's encouraging. That's how Sullivan County Legislative Chairman Scott Samuelson describes the proposed county budget for next year. Spending plan that does not include major service cutbacks or layoffs and doesn't use any general fund money. Budget presented by Acting County Manager Joshua Podesek contains a tax levy increase of about 3.6%, which translates into a $3 a month increase roughly for the average Sullivan County homeowner. Something else the budget contains, a $1,000 raise for county legislators. Some rainy, chilly weather's in our immediate future. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy and cool, with periods of rain likely and temperatures not expected to climb any higher than 50 degrees. Thursday will be partly cloudy with the highs in the low 50s. Well, get your day off to a good start with the information and features you will find in the Times-Herald Record. And wherever news breaks, you will find it right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.